What's up, YouTube? We are currently in the combine, and we're running a cornfield today. So today is combining some corn, and then later in the gym it's going to be push day. So super excited for that. And yeah, right now we're just kind of stopped. Not much else to say. Push day. I got my tripod and my Bluetooth mics here, so the sound quality will improve a lot, especially when we get into the gym. I don't have my stuff on me right now, obviously, because it's sitting in the truck and waiting to be used for the first time at the gym, so super excited for that. Probably not a whole lot of tractor content right now, because combine is one of the most important things. It's kind of like, let's put it, your pitcher in baseball. You control the pace, you're kind of making everything happen. No corn gets out of the field without the combine first, right? No ball is ever hit, no ball is ever played, never fielded. Nobody's ever struck out until the pitcher pitches, so you're kind of just working on some timing, which right now we're sitting pretty clear, and this field's doing well. The corn's standing up nice and tall. I mean, it's not really like a hilly field, so I don't really have to worry about the snouts bending and breaking at all, but everything is well. We got a load right now, and we're just kind of sitting back waiting for our grain car operator to finish what he's doing over there. He's filling up one of our semis, and then he's going to come back down and go ahead and meet me. Today's push day and some grain harvest. I'll see if I can get some more tractor thoughts in, but I wouldn't be surprised within the next few cuts if I am already at the replex doing some bench. So I'll leave you guys with that, and that is all. One thing that is a little scary, we're back here stopped on the end again. Kind of same situation as last time, waiting for our grain car operator to get close to coming back down here. So we're just waiting again, and one thing that's a little scary is I don't have as much experience. Like, I'm probably mainly the grain cart guy, and that's got to be my favorite thing, is the grain cart. And it's getting easier and easier. Probably mentioned in the previous episodes that we have a new system where the guy on the combine can control where the auger gets set, and they follow a GPS signal that goes completely online with the combine to let this auger dump everything out of it. So that makes my job a little bit easier, and the grain cart operator's job a lot easier, especially if we're going down here on this end. There's a little bit of a washout and a waterway, so you got to be careful with those. You got to be careful of those washouts, especially as the combine operator. These yellow teeth that you see right down there, when those plunge into the dirt and they come back up, they can bend and even break, because all that stuff's really just plastic. The tips on the end are made for them to handle littlest bit of dirt, but you don't want it getting washed out. You'd think Tyson just raised the head up a little bit more. Well, what's the need to do that when you have this absolutely beautiful tall standing corn out here? So we're just relaxing here at the end. We got about 16% on us, so we'll get pretty close down there and we'll start filling up. He's down there. You guys probably wouldn't even be able to see him if I zoomed in, but he's dumping into to one of our semis, and we'll take that to a local elevator, because we're not storing any of this that we're harvesting currently. So besides that, not much else to say. But poll day, very excited. probably, once again, we'll start off with bench as the primary compound. Not really wanting to go too hard. I'm not going hard on that at all today. I see myself slowly as I progress, and the more that I pay attention to like some other advice and I just think about it, why use the compound machines? Like, I know getting your bench numbers up is cool, but why not use a machine over using a compound? Because when you use a compound, I've heard, this is all regurgitated information, that like you're using stabilizer muscles and there's a lot less control during it. With a machine, isn't your form almost supposed to be perfect because there's no other way you can move it? If it's saying you can't really move a machine without any other form that it was designed for. You use a Smith machine and your position is almost stuck to the movement of the bar path, where with bench you can, like, your elbows can be all flared and your bar path can kind of be bad. With the stretch with the Smith machine, it's immaculate. Let's be honest, it's a lot of fun doing a Smith machine press. You're not going to be able to go as heavy, let's be honest, and the Smith machine itself is designed to like take a little bit of load out. So you're not going to be able to load up crazy amount of plates probably, especially if you're looking for that good stretch. But we're back here running. We're running again, you guys can see that. So I'm going to go ahead and leave you with that one more time, and who knows, you know, you probably will see me at the bench, so it's probably cut to that. Starting here at bench, getting geared up. We're going to take this pretty light because I want to do some Smith incline as well. And that will probably be all the pressing movements we'll do today. And we'll probably just move into some different kind of flies. But I got the mic hooked up. I got the tripod hooked up. And like, I want to I always start with chest. I always start with chest for my push days. My triceps, my shoulders are way overdeveloped compared to my chest. So always start with the body part that you're lacking in for your like specific day or whatever your split is, whatever you guys choose. I'm running the 3-day split. Today's push, always start with chest. My chest is underdeveloped compared to like the rest of the proportions of my triceps and shoulders. So I'm gonna get warmed up. I'll see you guys in a little bit. I definitely lined up unevenly on that one. See, benching really is just all technique. Like, can you get your back in a perfect position? Can you control the weight on both sides, going all the way down? You know, after that set, part of me thinks I should also do some dumbbell bench so I can kind of work each individual like arm, even though it's like simultaneous. It's just different. It's different type of movement. Anyways, that was my top set. Make sure to position your hands right. Drop your lats and squeeze them. Squeeze your back. Drop your lats more specifically. Grip is even. Get it up. Bring it forward. And press.
So we've moved on to incline. I've already warmed up. We got 185. Well, in barbell, regular barbell terms, we have 185 on here just to start. We'll just wrap this out. It's been a while since I've done this movement, so I mean, the warm-up sets felt fantastic. I really like that squeeze. I probably won't go extremely heavy, obviously. And bench didn't really wear me out. You only saw that I did 3 working sets. 3 were working sets. And then I had 1 set of 135 afterwards, just to like kind of feel the weight one last time before I kiss it goodbye. But that's all bench for today. We'll do about 3 sets of this and probably call it good for all pressing movements. Dumbbell bench should come next time, whether that's dumbbell incline or flat dumbbell. We will see. But with this, with some flies, move on to triceps. Up. Thought I could get one more there. Wasn't happening. 2 wheels. Come on. I realize now that there's probably a bit of technique in this lift because that last set was ugly. I'll count it as a working set because I still pushed myself to like at least mechanical failure. So we threw 185 back on the bar. Humbling experience, but something I'm just gonna have to work with a little bit more, a little bit better at. We're still hitting failure. It's just we probably could get more if I figured out, you know, maybe better setup. Maybe my bench is too low. Maybe I need to put my hands in a different spot. I can't really tell. But anyways, here's 185. I'll be here for a while. For some reason, I like to take my pump cover off, let's call it, like whenever I'm doing compounds, or especially whenever I'm doing like a bench workout, because I don't want my back with this sweatshirt on slides. It like slides on the bench and it messes up my positioning, and that messes like the whole entire workout up. So we normally throw it back on. It also helps get me like a little bit more sweatier than I'd be without sweatshirt, because it's not necessarily hot up here. I wish it was a little bit hotter, but it's just not. So you get what you get. Right now, we're gonna do high to low flies. We're probably gonna do a superset. We'll do about 2 or 3 of these, and then low to high, about 2 or 3 of them, also with the superset. Sometimes you might see me doing this high to low as a little bit more of a pressing movement. I'll explain. I'm bending my elbows a little too much during the set to actually call it like a fly, and I'm leaning over a little bit to really get that Squeeze. Trying to push my hands out in front of my body. Ugh. Drop set down to about 2/3 of the original weight. Superset. Let's go. Don't mind that. That was my mouth pushing air through my lips. Not what you think. Anyways. With this movement, I'm really trying to make my palms almost like face the sky and like throwing my hands out in front of my body. I'm not like standing way out here. I'm standing like just off parallel with the actual cables itself. And I'm just trying to bring them out in front of my body. Squeeze. So that's just kind of my take on it. Going really light for this movement. Really feel that squeeze. We got just tricep push downs now. Moved on to triceps. Only did 2 sets of that, but that's 4 sets of bench, 3 sets of incline Smith, and then 3 sets of high to low, and then 2 sets of low to high. Except the flies were all supersetting. Keep that in mind. So that's pretty high volume for chest, but I need that. Now we're just going to do these. No superset. These are super heavy. Not a great range of motion. My elbows are pretty extended out. I got a stack and a plate on right now. So that's like 245 pounds. So let's go ahead and hit this. Moving on to these single arm cable extensions. I will do a drop set for these. We'll do about 2 or 3 of these. We'll do 2 of these, and we'll finish out with one more tricep workout. And we are just going to span some lateral raises, and then that should be all good. Maybe bring this down one more. I'm going to keep my elbow relatively in the same place the whole time. It would bring my body out a little more. Drop it to 2/3 the weight. That's my general rule of thumb when it comes to supersets. Left arm. This is going to be the last tricep based exercise that I do. I got this like rope attachment on here, and we're going to do 2 sets, drop set, just these. For these, I'm going to try and focus on keeping my elbows pretty relatively close together and stay in like this type of path. And that's going to work one of the heads of your triceps. Which head does it work? I don't know. I forgot, but I know the more you move your elbows out here, the more it's going to work either the inner or outer part of your triceps. And the more you bring your elbows in, the more it's going to work the opposite side. That's why I tried to go wide and heavy, and bring them back and narrow. And I did that regular extension kind of at that like 45. So let's get into these. Move. Come back. Here you go. Whew.
Currently sitting here in the Repex parking lot because I started talking to people and I lost complete track of time. I did do my last set of that tricep superset now, so we're all done with triceps technically. We're not going to be able to get a pose down with the actual mirrors, but I have an idea. I have an idea. It may look kind of shitty. We're going to go home. We have dumbbells at home. We're going to hit just the littlest bit of shoulders, get that recorded, and then see if we can do a pose down in the windows since it's dark out. All right, see you guys at home. Drop set. There was my shoulders. Just 3 sets, superset of lateral raises. Normally I do like 4, maybe like some other cable movement, but that's all I really need to do for my lateral, like my side delt. So I'm pretty happy about that. Better idea, instead of using the windows to pose down, let's use our big knee in our bathrooms, and hopefully it's clean enough. We're about to find out. Too long. So, quick pump check. Ugh. Just run down a few poses, check the physique really quick. This is not filmed like looking at the mirror, but at least I get to see myself, not through that tiny little screen. I get to see kind of how it's all looking, so. Let's hit a few poses. Start with the side tricep. Next, side chest. What else for triceps? Besides side chest, and let's look at the other tricep. I think that's honestly good enough for today. If you've made it this far, thank you once again. Thank you very much. I really hope that you guys like this content. If you have any like suggestions or anything to comment, feel free to do so. Thanks for tuning in. Next video will be leg day, and that should be tomorrow. And there should be a little bit of farming content tomorrow too. It's too wet to like rip right now, but we're out in the field and we're doing stuff. So it's exciting news. Thanks guys, see you in the next one.